Welcome back, fellow food geeks. It's so good to have you back. Today we have a yummy, scrumptious recipe for you. Yes, today we have burritos for you, and these burritos are absolutely ridiculously delicious. They are very lunchbox friendly, they are season friendly. You can actually have them in the cold of winters because they really do not need to be served hot, and they're amazing. And the first thing which we're going to do is start on our fajita veggies, which we're going to put in the wrap. So for that we'll need a little bit of olive oil, around a teaspoon or a tablespoon depending on what you want, and then a little bit of garlic, minced garlic in this. I'm using around a tablespoon of garlic. Then I have chopped, not really chopped, these are slices, medium sized slices of maybe half an onion. If you are in India, then a big size onion. If you are in the US, then half an onion, because here we have really jumbo onions. To this I'm going to add one jalapeno pepper. Now jalapeno is the pepper of Mexico amongst many other peppers, and it's very commonly used, but you can use any green chili of your choice and according to your heat preference. And then I'm going to add lovely colorful bell peppers, and of course capsicum or shimla mirch or green bell pepper. So all different colors, as many as you can find. So these are the ones I found, and I used a handful of each. There's really no measurement, it just depends on how much you want. And with that we're going to add taco seasoning, a heaped tablespoon. Now taco seasoning is pretty easy to make. All you need to do is equal parts of cumin powder, then garlic powder, onion powder, oregano, and red chili powder and red chili flakes. With this you can make any taco seasoning, or you can buy any store-bought one is fine too. To this we're going to now add salt and pepper according to our taste, and then this is ready. You just keep it aside till we are ready to assemble our burrito. The next thing which we are going to make is delicious cilantro lime rice. Now this is my version of a burrito, and this is the kind of burrito I have in Chipotle, and this is what I got inspired and made it from. So Chipotle burrito was my inspiration for this. So in a little bit of olive oil I've put in one jalapeno, and I've diced a medium sized onion, and I'm going to saute it for a little while. To this I'm going to add some black beans. Now you could use a can of black beans if you want, or you could take some black beans, soak them overnight, in the morning just give them a whistle in a pressure cooker, or you can just boil them in a normal saucepan or pot. And they need to be well done, they need to be cooked, not raw, but they do not need to be mushed up. They need to hold their shape, because then they'll look nice in the rice and they'll give you a bite. So that is really lovely to have. Now in case you don't find black beans, you can use any kind of beans of your preference, red kidney beans, pinto beans, any beans of your choice. I'm using black beans here. They also add a very nice taste. Heck, you could use rajma, because that's easily available, red kidney beans all over. Now in case you do not like beans, now this add protein to it. So if you don't like this bean, you could add soybean chunks, you could add tofu, you could add paneer, even that would work too. But this is the way I had it, and this is the way I'm making it. Now to this I'm adding a whole lot of cilantro or coriander, depending on which part of the world you're in, that's how you'll call it. And I'm using the tender stems also because they have a lot of flavor. Then I'm adding some salt to taste. To this now I'm going to add the juice of 3 to 4 limes, and you can adjust the sourness as per your choice. In case you don't find limes, even lemons would do, that would work fine as well. So after the lime juice, then I'm going to add the rice. Now I have boiled leftover rice from last night. I'm using around 3 cups of that. You don't need to boil fresh rice, you can use leftovers, they work equally fine. Basmati, Mexican, long grain, short grain, it doesn't really matter. You could use wild rice also, you could use brown rice also. They all work fine, and they work very well in the burrito. In case you are vegan, then you can omit the sour cream. You have vegan options for sour cream and use that. In case you are gluten intolerant and you want this gluten free, the tortilla wraps are available in the market. There are many available in the market which are gluten free wraps, so you could use those, or you could make a wrap out of besan too, that would work too. And you don't have to use the flour tortilla as I am. You could use a corn tortilla, which is, the corn tortilla is again gluten free. So now my rice is ready, and we are going to assemble the burrito. For that I'm going to need a tortilla, so I have taken around a 13 to 14 inch big tortilla. Now this is a store bought tortilla. Alternatively, if you don't want a store bought tortilla, you could make a roti at home, a big size roti, and make a wrap in that too. So that will work fine too if you want to make a roti, if you want the whole wheat version, which is slightly more healthy. Now I don't have that big a tawa, so I'm using the tawa which is not going to fit the tortilla totally, but I'm going to sort of heat it a little bit, because what happens is when I heat it, it becomes more pliable and it's easy to move it around. It's easy to fold it. So do you see these little brown spots? We're going to slightly heat it more so that we have more of the brown spots. And do you see how pliable this has become, how easy it's now going to be to fold it? And that is what we want. So now lengthwise we're going to put the following things. First we'll put a lot of rice, and on top of that we're going to put salsa. Now I have 5 recipes on my channel for salsas and also of guacamole. Please go ahead and see them. Then we put the veggies and the guacamole. Next we're going to put the sour cream. Again, you could use hung curd with a few drops of lime juice if you don't want sour cream, or you could use a vegan substitute. Then crispy fresh lettuce on top. And now this is the way we are going to close the burrito and roll it up. The sides first, bring them together, hold everything in place. Now I've really overstuffed it, so that's why it's a little difficult, a little tricky. I won't say difficult, but tricky. But you could put less stuffing and then it'll be easier to roll. Just bring in all the vegetables, everything close together, so that it's a tight roll, because the tighter you roll, the more it'll stay together. So this is ready, and I'm going to heat it slightly, sort of give it a few brown spots, which will make it even more delicious, and it will also seal the burrito. Now if you're planning to serve right now, you don't need to put it in foil. So this is for my son, I'm going to serve it right now. So I'm also going to cut it and show it to you how it looks from inside. For my husband, I'm just going to roll it in foil and then cut it. So I'll show you that too. So this is ready. Let me show it to you now. Tell me if you don't think this is a work of art, because I absolutely think this is a work of art. It has all the food groups. It's absolutely scrumptious, and you must give it a try. And this foil one is for my husband's tiffin, because he likes to eat while driving, so it's easy to manage. So do comment down below if there's anything else you'd like me to make for you, or if there are any questions. And do give this recipe a like and try this recipe. You're going to really be amazed. And come back soon for many more such interesting recipes. I'll catch you later. Bye. Have a great day. Bye.